in 2 days.
Oh, congratulations. I hope it goes well.
Adrian's like, oh no.
Well,
It's
Adrian's not
following me.
involved in this one, so you don't have to.
Why would I be like, oh no?
No, I don't know. Just the
It's
like.
it's because Zach says you hate me.
What? When the fuck
Zach,
did I say,
have
when
you
the
been
fuck
spreading
did I,
rumors about me?
When the fuck did I say that?
Ooh.
Zach, be honest. Have you been telling people I hate them again?
Are you telling lies? No, Papa.
Telling
No,
lies?
Papa. So who's gonna take Maggie Bird since Carrie's not gonna be here tonight?
I guess I could just do it.
Sure, sounds good.
Because I don't know how much she'll even talk, but Maya doesn't talk too much, so.
Are you streaming to Dick Sword?
Dick Sword.
Fuck is
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah, it took me 5
right.
seconds
Sorry.
to.
I always forget to stream to Discord. Sorry, the butterscotch is in my teeth. Mr. Wellington, you didn't have your cell phone with you at the day of the murder, correct?
So what if I didn't?
You just right into that voice. God damn it. When you realized you had lost it, what'd you do?
What did I do?
Didn't you try to find it by calling it?
Why you? How did you?
Your Honor, these questions have nothing to do with...
Overruled. Mr. Wright, where are you going with this line of questioning? Do you think there is some relation between the witness's cell phone and the murder?
Of course not, Your Honor. I'm just badgering him.
I'm just being an asshole.
On the day of the murder, Maggie Bird picked up a lost phone in the park. And she also received a phone call from the owner of the phone. What's the name of that real song?
I don't know.
Something Italian, probably.
You were required to play this in a castle.
Oh!
Requiem of the Dead.
Oh, right, Bird, sorry.
Hello.
It's just Polly.
It's okay. It'll be a less severe Polly.
I would hope so.
Oh, thank you.
Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back.
I'm sorry, I can't grab.
You can call me Maggie.
That's when you learned that her name was Maggie. But you made one fatal mistake.
Fatal mistake?
You spelled it correctly, as opposed to weird. This is a mistake that could only occur if all you knew was how her name sounded.
He's dead. Order,
Killed
order.
himself.
My God.
But, Your Honor, the witness has no motive.
Then your point is?
It's very simple, Your Honor. A person would not kill someone without a reason. Von Karma. Mr. Wellington had no reason to kill anyone.
That's absolutely right. I don't have a motive.
Right.
Your Honor?
Can you explain what motive this witness could have had?
Hey, Grant, would you mind checking your sensitivity for me real quick?
Am I cutting in and out?
A little bit. Just double check it for me, and if it's good, we're good, but I just wanted to make sure.
Ooh, I had it on automatic.
Every time. Thank you. It's very simple, Your Honor.
Are you sure, Nick?
No.
Yeah, but
Now then, please present this court proof that the witness had a motive.
Motive witness.
All right. Shit.
Witness?
So the motive is the name list?
Yeah, I mean, he's basically going to be linked to a con man, or like to con artists if this is his phone.
Yeah, but do the card artists murder people?
It's still illegal.
That is true.
And pretty boys like him probably go crazy if they think they're going to be found out.
Yeah.
You think he's pretty?
Ugh.
I'm pretty.
Pretty.
Did I just hear that fancy I'm pretty?
Oh!
Oh, I'm sorry, but I don't swing. Period.
At all.
Ace right, baby.
Mr. Wellington's motive is right here.
What is this? A list?
A list. A list! These phone numbers were pulled from the memory of a phone the defendant found. And we have determined that the people on this list are members of a certain group.
You looked up all those numbers?
Yes. This list of phone numbers was stored in the cell phone's memory. The names and numbers belong to people who are members of a certain con artists group. What? Con artists? That's hard to do with the nasally voice. Can you explain why these numbers were found in your phone, Mr. Wellington?
This is an outrage and invasion of privacy. Looking at the phone numbers on a person's phone is worse than a crime and a murder.
Yeah, I bet you would think that, Mr. Wellington.
You're one of those people. You're just like the cops that read the reasons. They would discover the genius and work with the cops.
Dialogue with the
Who
goddess.
who the hell was
What?
Michael Ueto or whatever?
Mike Wazowski?
Mike Wazowski.
Mike Wazowski. What the hell old banging? Sorry, give me a second.
That's about to get axe murdered.
No, it sounded like metal warping. So I just want
Hello,
I
it's your
need.
10 o'clock axe murderer.
Oh shit! You're 7 minutes late, bitch.
I
Zach
got
doesn't
caught up.
realize that his neighbor is a metal bender.
Go.
Oh.
I don't care, Mr. Wellington. All I want is for you to tell us about this, what this list is about.
Any of you know what it's like to be a refined man like me?
You live in a box.
No, I live in a tube.
Your Honor, this is unjustified badgering of the witness.
Objection overruled.
I
Badger
object
him more.
you. You're on his side. This is
Badger
bullshit.
him more. Do it. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Why would the witness have the numbers of a group of con artists on his phone?
Isn't that obvious? The witness is a member
I
of
don't
that
know.
group.
Yeah, that's the only one that makes sense.
Mr. Wellington is a member of this very group.
No!
He's a member of Kaiba Corporation.
Children's
How did you
Bible.
know?
Of all your friends' phone all of your friends' phone numbers are stored right here on this phone. If anyone were to look into these phone numbers, it would be all over for you. That's why you had to kill. I'm pretty sure I did tell this story, but did I tell you about the time that I found Seto Kaiba, like a joke account on
Oh, yeah.
Hinge? God, that was so fucking funny.
No! Just watch.
Adrian, are you okay?
That's his voice.
No, I know, but I can't tell if you're just trying to keep quiet so you're not disrupting anyone else. But like your voice is going so high that it's just like.
Basically.
This is a new form of artistic expression.
I should double check my settings actually, see if my voice and video.
See if Maya.
Nope, not automatic.
Maya.
Cool.
She's right there.
Do.
That does make quite a bit of sense. Well, Mr. Wellington, would you care to explain?
I
I got you now.
The police officer.
Your Honor,
What is it, Mr. Payne?
I'm gonna lose and I don't like it.
Okay, Wolf's telling me he's guilty.
Your Honor, this is a justified badgering of the witness.
No, you said the exact same thing only a few seconds ago.
Please,
You're a terrible
true.
attorney.
please, let's think about the context of that, or the content of that phone call.
Here we go again.
Hello?
Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone.
What the fuck?
Is this your... Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back.
What
It's a
the
flashback.
fuck is that voice?
I don't know. I'm trying to...
Is that the
realized
ghost of the
Flipping a bit of
evidence
evidence.
room?
Like-
It's kind of the ghost of the
Flashback.
evidence room, but
Yeah.
dude, I fucking love it. Keep that going, as long as it doesn't hurt.
Oh, well, it's over now.
It was a flashback. It's only a one-time thing.
The defendant had already promised that she would return the phone. See, my nose isn't actually as stuffed up as it was last night, so it's a lot harder to do this voice. I had just blown my nose before the stream. After that, all Mr. Wellington had to do was meet Ms. Bird to get his phone back. Why then would he need to kill anyone?
That is a valid point.
No, it's not.
Okay, what does the defense think about this?
I think that he's fucking pouring bullshit out of his ass. If you think about it logically, then it makes sense.
Then maybe we should be thinking outside the box.
That's illegal. Maybe that slime ball saw
Slime
something at the
Slime
at the
ball?
crime scene that made him commit murder.
Just thinking
You're
of, like,
fine.
instead of a salad bowl, you get a slime bowl at your local, like, salad office or... Salad office! Never mind, I'm gonna stop talking now.
It's just like a never-ending string of flubs of just messing up word after word after word forever.
Salad office is a new concept you need to think about for a second.
Feel free to pitch it, my guy.
Later.
It didn't seem like the whole Camilla idea really took off yesterday.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think Mr. Wellington went to pick up his phone in a friendly manner. In a very friendly manner. But he was promised his phone, so why would he have been unfriendly to the defendant? I think he must have seen something that didn't agree with him when he got there.
Well, then, Miss Wright. What was this something that didn't agree with the witness?
So what I want to say is, no, wrong one. I want to say the hat.
The
Well,
hat.
Sure.
Because
Oh.
in the flashback, Maggie Bird was not in uniform. She was in casual clothes. But then, what's his name? Dustin Prince, right? He shows up in uniform, and fucking Yu-Gi-Oh man would be like, "Oh shit."
I will say that, again, new concept in this game. You can
Oh,
You should probably do the
profiles,
portfolio, you know.
profiles. So he,
Yeah.
right. So basically the same thing I just said, but this.
Him.
Yeah, because this existed before the crime, and that photo only exists after the crime. I guess the logic.
So present this.
Yeah, probably.
What Mr. Wellington saw was the victim.
Mr. Byington was there too.
Mr. Byington. Dude, that's a good name. The victim? You mean Dustin Prince? Dustin Prince had gone on his date right after his shift was over. With no time to change, he went to the park still wearing his police uniform. So at least my logic was correct. So I'm okay about that.
Oh,
And this is the reason why I feel horrible about this, because he literally only died because he was wearing his uniform.
oh
Like the pig he is.
my God.
It's okay. He wasn't a person. He was several Kermits in a skin suit.
That's
Oh.
true, a
Also
very
true.
well-fitting skin suit. Very well-fitting, chiseled skin suit.
He will live on.
He will live on in all of our hearts based
He
on
will
the
live on once
bacterial remnants that he left behind.
Yeah, he will live on once we salvage the Kermits that survived from the tragedy.
I'm assuming this is Wellington?
Oh. What is that? That girl picked up my phone with this policewoman!
He couldn't have known they were going out, so he began to worry. He was afraid the policeman would ask a few questions before returning the phone.
If I do anything suspicious, he might run a check on my phone, but do not murder him.
That'd be very suspicious.
That'd be super suspicious.
In his
All right.
mind, it was possible that they had already run a check on his phone.
I'll just charge towards them and pickpocket the phone very fast and violently, and that won't push either of them over the cliff over there.
He went into a panic. Is that what you're saying?
Exactly. You know, like, because you just said that, Adrian, and it just made me think of, like, because obviously there's been a lot of stuff in the Ace Attorney series that has, like, ticked me off so far. I would have an absolute fucking batshit conniption if during one of these cases, like, I'm like about to convict someone, being like, yeah, they're totally the murderer, and then the prosecutor goes like, nah, it was an accident, not murder. I would explode.
Well, that was against the established lore that...
No, that's what I mean. That's why I'd explode. Because, like, the idea of a prosecutor getting away with that, but not me.
Right.
It doesn't count.
Officer Prince was murdered simply because he was in uniform.
Dude, what if a prosecutor did that, and then and then he's like, no, I want him convicted for murder, not manslaughter. This is impossible. And the judge is about to be like, all right, well, this is a lighter sentence. He's like, no, how do I prove he had a motive? Like Phoenix is bloodthirsty for getting this guy convicted of murder specifically.
He needs more years. Mr. Prayne, do you have any comments?
I want to put away for life.
I'm thinking.
It seems the truth has come out at last. The witness, Mr. Wellington, you are.
Impressive, not rather education.
I actually went to college. You didn't. What's that supposed to mean?
Evidence.
Ugh, this guy is a creep.
I have been waving around just a phone call. Just phone call. They're on that phone. Who say the phone is mine? Where's your proof? No evidence.
I mean, we could just call your number on the list, right? And then when this phone rings, you want proof that this phone is yours.
I already told you earlier. That phone I found out, I've already found it. You don't even have the slightest idea who the phone in your hand belongs to. But you can be sure it isn't mine, you simpleton. You
What?
Simpson.
You Simpson.
You
Just
son
call him a
of
simp. It
Mr.
feels
Riker,
good to
you
see you
simping.
squirm. Toil worm.
We do seem to have a problem on our hands with this phone. Whose phone is it? Without knowing that, it's meaningless as evidence.
Your Honor, this is bad. I can't let him turn tables on me like this. This cell phone has to be something I've overlooked. There's gotta be... maybe... fingerprints?
I was gonna say the numbers, right? Well,
Because like my assumption, by the way, is that this isn't, because he got another phone that looks exactly like this. I'm assuming it's not his phone. I'm assuming that the con artist ring has like a set of like 100 phones that all have the exact same numbers
burner
on them.
phones.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't think that this is actually his phone, but it was the phone that he used. You know what I mean? But I don't know, because like if we say
Well, also
that,
the
what?
Prince. Wait, okay, hold on.
Because
the prince would
in theory, he
prove-
would have prints on it because he left it behind, right? But then
I
his
guess
number should also be on here. I don't know. I kind of want to say fingerprints because that would directly link him,
Sure.
right?
Go for it then.
Sure.
Okay, so based on Saba and Adrian's response, I'm walking into a trap.
I'm playing Tetris, hang on.
What the fuck?
Oh.
I got it! We should check for fingerprints.
Fingerprints?
The hell are those?
What the hell is that? Yes, Your
You guys
Honor,
have
Mr.
fingers?
Wellington must have left some prints on this phone.
Nick, don't you remember? When you got that from Maggie, you wiped it off.
I what?
You're an idiot. You said there was sand all over it, so...
Wiped it? I wiped it?
Pretty thoroughly, too.
You said you hate sand and everything. You said you hate how it's coarse and it gets everywhere.
It's rough.
It's rough and coarse and gets everywhere.
Wah! Wah! Wah!
Oh, he's back.
Sorry, just had to get the war out of my system. It's oh so much fun watching third-rate trash babble like morons amongst themselves.
He's made a complete recovery.
He's got the war out of his system. How many times do I have to
Just
say
holding
this? My phone is right here, see? Oh, and incidentally, you can't check the numbers stored on this phone. Phew. It must have glitched because all the numbers just magically disappeared.
You sound so
Gotta
happy
be
about it.
joking. He erased all the numbers I was going to use as evidence. Mr. Wellington.
Watch this. By the tone of your voice, it sounds like you still have some fight left in you.
Where did you finally find your cell phone?
Oh, you're too much.
The Wario's back.
And of course you have no idea what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay. Oh my, now I remember! Huh? Looks like they hung up.
What is that thing next to Phoenix there on the or?
I think it's his jacket, right?
Oh, good! I finally found. No, I mean that thing that was standing there. Was that like an ashtray in the middle of the building?
Oh, it's the you see it in the wide shot of the waiting room. I think it's a lamp.
Huh. It's a weird lamp. It's up to like thigh height.
Yes.
Big lamp.
It's for getting directly in your eyes.
All right.
So that's when.
What's wrong, Mr. Attorney? Why the harsh glare in your eye?
Hey, excuse me, Judge. As an aside, do we have like security cameras in the waiting room?
And weren't there
The hell
multiple
are those?
guards standing there, too?
Weren't there also a pair of bailiffs that are always standing there?
We didn't take 50
Look at
bucks
them.
from him.
They're just empty skin suits.
Oh fuck.
Uh,
Nick, we've worked so hard to get this far, but
in the
if
end,
you
it
don't do
doesn't
something
matter.
quick, he's going to get off scot-free.
What does scot-free mean? Like, I know what it actually means, but what does the scot part mean?
Scottish.
Hey,
Their
you
whole
won't
thing
be
with being
Scottish.
free and
Okay, this is where...
Oh, that's a good idea, actually. Okay, I know. I know this phone has to be his. But how am I supposed to prove something like that?
Mr. Wright, if you cannot prove who the owner of that cell phone is, your indictment has no basis and therefore no power. It looks like you came up a penny short.
Where did I go wrong?
And you lost to pain. Pain!
I lose that penny.
The judge is like, are you fucking kidding?
don't blame yourself. You're merely a third-rate lawyer. You only made one big mistake. Who are you? What are you? That's something you haven't figured out for yourself yet.
Who am I?
The court hereby concludes the cross-examination.
Wait! Did I just fucking get a game over because I picked a wrong binary option?
That was a lot of bullshit.
If that will be all, I'll have to bid you gentlemen and ladies goodbye. I have a reservation at that ultra fancy restaurant on the upper side of town. Up in the
It's called
Cloud District.
McDonald's.
You don't get to the Cloud District very often, do you? Oh, what am I saying?
God.
Of course you don't.
Thank you for your assistance. You've had a stressful day, so please, bon appetit. Or bon apple teeth.
Oh,
Bone appetite.
What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to just let go of that? I'm gonna raise an objection, obviously, because otherwise I lose. Please wait, Your Honor. They immediately both start sweating.
All right, Nick.
Yeah. I think I might be able to prove it.
prove it. Prove what, Mr. Bright?
Everything. Your Honor, the cross-examination has already ended. He can't possibly prove everything. How is he gonna prove gravity?
He just trips Pain.
Done.
Seems like private proof to me. Guilty.
Fucking, God, I don't remember where I saw it from, but there was a thing where there's a group of people that firmly believe that that gravity doesn't exist. What they believe instead, it was some bullshit name that they came up with, but it's the idea that depending on how large an object is, it will pull smaller objects towards it, and they vehemently believe that this is what actually exists, and no matter how many times that you tell them that that's what gravity is, they're like, no! It's like, oh my god. Besides, the defense is just going to badger the witness with more inane questions.
You will not harass the witness. Is that clear, Mr. Bright?
Did you hear that? No harassment allowed, Mr. Attorney.
I open my mouth and he's like, harassment!
Now take this stick and poke him a lot.
Poke him! Please, Your Honor.
Very well. But this is your last chance, Mr. Bright.
Alright, so this is a lot of potentially missable dialogue for because if I had chose the other one and it was correct, we would have missed all this, so I'm assuming that regardless of which option I chose, it was leading to this.
Probably. You may present one piece of evidence to the court.
What the fuck? This is a
One.
nightmare. I only get one shot at this.
But you cannot prove everything.
I will summon my Ultra Judge form again.
I will use my stand. It's over for your client and for you.
Wait, does this stand just make him like 50 feet tall?
Yeah.
That could totally
Do
be a
you
stand, by the
fully
way.
understand?
Alright.
Understand?
Understand the power of love?
Oh,
I'm sure you're well aware, Your Honor, but the cross-examination period has ended.
were you paying attention, Mr. Payne?
No.
Okay, I said that Mr. Wright could present only one more piece of evidence.
Oh.
Now then, Mr. Wright, this is your last chance.
It all comes down to this. It's go time.
I like how they capitalize that.
Please present the one piece of evidence that will explain everything.
So
The one
Basically,
thing
we
I
have to
haven't
prove-
presented yet?
Your business card.
Dude,
Well, you haven't presented your
technically-
attorney's badge.
that's
Yeah,
true! And
but
the
so
game.
technically, shouldn't we have a phone too?
I think this is the heaviest penalty that your.
Yeah, it's 3.
Yeah,
Because this one I lost was only the 2 points. So yeah, this is the biggest one I could lose so far. Dude, I don't
think-
fucking know what's the one thing that proves everything? Because it's clearly not the phone.
Glasses.
not the glasses.
Damn it.
Why wouldn't it be the glasses?
It's no, because we're basically just proving that this is his phone.
Because the glasses is plausible enough that it could either be Maggie's or his. Because Maggie's a fucking goof who accidentally lost her own glasses too.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. I want to say the fucking the picture. Like I don't know. Bruh, I don't know.
Let me know when you want the answer.
Yeah, same. I know what this is.
So don't tell me, but tell me if it's really arbitrary.
No, it's not arbitrary.
Okay, so that means I should be able to logic it out eventually.
I will say this: it's not arbitrary, but I feel like you're on the wrong path.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, the thing that'll explain everything... I don't know. Fucking the fact that the body was covered in bruises? No, it was bruised because it fell, and then he probably snapped his neck afterwards.
Wow, that's very violent.
It's a 9-foot drop. He must
I
have
don't
felt
like the idea of snapping necks. It's
he
not
felt
pleasant.
he felt ass over tea kettle if it was only a 9-foot drop. Like he full rotated.
He did like a 360, and then because he spun all the way around, that extra force snapped his neck.
He did
Oh,
a
God.
360 and snapped his neck mid-air before landing.
From the
Oh.
whiplash. That's how
Good
hard
God.
that's how hard he got fucking clotheslined over the
Dude.
railing.
Dude, he did a flip, he did a 360 mid-air, grabbed the sides of his head with his hands, and then snapped his neck mid-air and then landed.
Snapped his own.
He was like, dude, this is gonna hurt.
What if he just snapped his own neck before and then jumped off?
It's the no
Shut
survivor
up!
triple, dude. It's the no survival triple axle.
Give me a second, I'm trying to drink my hot chocolate while thinking about this.
He tried to do it and he didn't survive, just like all the others.
No one survives.
I don't know, Grant, what do you think?
Well, I said the glasses and I was wrong, so.
I mean, I also agree with the glasses, and we were both wrong. So let's continue. Let's discuss this, since clearly the other 50% know what's actually going on.
It's not the glove.
There's no way it's the glove, right? Because that doesn't make any fucking sense.
The bananas has gone bad.
The bananas has gone
Bananas.
bad.
Present your own profile. No, don't do that.
Oh, me! What are the other
my
two letters?
So this one's my business card with my number
Oh,
on it.
right.
And then this one is the list of all the con artists that were on the cell phone that Maggie found. So I mean, is his
Maybe
name
that.
on this?
Did we not notice?
Well, that's the thing. They haven't said it yet.
Well,
And
no,
I feel
that
like, about to say, I feel like that would be really obvious.
Well, no, this is the list of contacts in his phone, and I don't think he would have himself as a contact. I mean, he might not. He might. I don't know.
That's
I have myself as a contact because for my number,
Yes.
but I feel like most people don't.
Virtuoso, who is still looking for the right college.
I feel like most people don't have themselves as a contact.
I agree. Fucking, I don't know. Grant, help.
I don't know. Go to the second photo. What's the second photo?
The second photo is the photo of him having written on the ground.
Oh, okay. I don't think it's that.
I don't either. I think we're done with that.
So, it might be the first photo.
Why though?
I don't know. He's
What?
right there. Look at him. Photoshop him in. He's right there.
Yeah, look, there he is, the one in the scarf.
Oh.
Wait, hang on. So he said there was no one there when they were at the park, but this is the investigation. They were just 4 people that were just right above the investigation.
No. He said that once
Yup.
the police arrived, people started swarming the scene.
Oh yeah, okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
So this makes sense.
They're the Hell Valley shadows from Super Mario Galaxy.
No, that never got explained.
Yes.
It's creepy. I don't like creepy shit like that. It gets me too easily, even though it's like a video game, obviously.
Like that's the thing, right? Is that it's clearly the most innocuous shit ever, and it's probably just something that they forgot. You know what I mean? Like that, like those assets of like the cliff face was probably from like a different level where it was supposed to be spooky, and then they just forgot
Why?
to get rid of it. Forgot to get rid of it. You know?
Yeah, it's scary to me. I don't like that.
Okay.
Scary stuff in video games gets me too easily.
Well, we're still on this point. What is it?
I don't know, dude. I don't want to give in.
Do you wanna? I mean, you have like 2 mistakes worth before you'll get a game over.
No, because then that'll hurt me even more. Give me a clue.
Then Convarmo will
I
laugh and point at
actually
you.
gave you guys a clue a while back, but you ignored me like normal.
Shit.
So you want to try thinking back?
No, I don't
We
like
have to go
thinking about
back.
what you say.
Back to the past.
Well,
Samurai
no.
Jack.
Jack.
Do you want me to say it again to see if it's more palatable from my mouth?
Yes, please. It'll sound less annoying.
Shut up.
Oh my
I'm sorry,
god.
Saba.
It's okay. It's
Well,
normal.
Phoenix probably has a phone or had a phone too.
Is it the phone?
What?
Well, think of it this way: Phoenix was in possession of both his phone and the other guy's phone.
And he clearly thought he got his phone back.
But what proves that something?
So you're saying, are you saying that the solution here is that I'm gonna call my own number and it's gonna be the one that he found?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Whatever,
Oh
I'm just
my god.
Is this your final answer? It's a bit disappointing.
No, that was just a friendly gesture.
Bluffing again as usual, Mr. Phoenix Pite. You sure not to send a friendly gesture, Mr. Attorney.
This is your absolute last chance, Mr. White. So no more of these friendly gestures.
What did you choose?
I chose the phone.
Oh, okay.
Yes, Your Honor. Sorry. So there you go. Not the phone.
What the fuck is it?
I'm slightly disappointed in Zach, Adrian.
Why? You said it was a...
yeah.
You said it was
Yeah.
his own number.
See, Adrian agrees with me.
Is it the names list then?
Hmm.
We can't look at it, can we?
Nope.
No. Alright, do you want the answer?
You're penalized.
Sure,
See?
what
mean,
is it?
Technically, we weren't wrong.
It's the business card.
Remember, he has to call his own number, and Phoenix said he wrote his own number on the back of the card.
That doesn't make any sense, but okay.
Quit the stream. Close everything. Mission failed.
No, it's not
Mission
mission. It's
failed.
not mission failed. I just think that that's not super great. Like that doesn't really make much sense to me. But I'm sure
I
it'll
mean,
make.
we'll-
I'm sure
we'll
it'll
bring
make
it
sense
together.
in retrospect.
This is stuff we already read.
Your health is mine.
Oh, did you see?
What?
Did you see that intermittent thing for a second?
Yeah.
Why, thank you. How nice. Here, please have one of mine.
But I still can't read it.
Wait, what am I doing? This is time to be exchanging business cards.
Your Honor, there's something very important about that card, and that is the back of the
The
card.
card.
I just kill myself, like I run out of points. This card is important because of what's on the back.
You wrote your cell phone number on the back, but
But that's exactly it. Can you please call this number from your cell phone?
huh? Right now? But court is still in session.
It's okay, you'll see.
Okay, if you say so.
I forgot about her ridiculously cute phone.
Is their friends preparing something, Mr. Wright?
We are going to call my cell phone now. And then the court will see everything for what it is.
All the idiotic, stupid things to do.
The
Yeah.
ringtone.
Why is my phone? And what is with this stupid sounding non-vampiric ringtone?
Mr. Wellington,
You didn't pick up. You asshole.
how strange. I can almost swear that you're holding my phone.
You're... Oh, no. It can't.
By the way, before I forget, thank you very much for the lump on my head this morning. I don't think I needed to. I don't think I need to explain any further, except to say, when you went to retrieve your cell phone, you mistakenly took the wrong one. He's making this organ noise with his mouth. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, good. Oh my god.
He's killing himself.
That's another one this week.
Okay. Did they say in the first game what Phoenix's phone looked like?
I mean, we've heard that ringtone before. They had it.
Correct. But my point is, how was I supposed to know that both Wellington and Phoenix had the exact same phone?
Well, I guess you could only surmise that he whapped you to take back his phone, but you still have his phone, so the only phone
Are
that
you
he could
sure?
have had
Because
is
the
yours.
game really portrays it that he whapped you on the head to give you amnesia.
Okay.
That's what the game. That's what the
It needs
game
to be,
really
like,
implies for a
100%,
long
like-
for a long portion of that. That's what I'm saying, I guess.
So you think Wellington is smart enough to know where to hit exactly and with how much pressure to hit exactly to cause amnesia?
I think he was just like, oh, if I kill him, then
Just
I
like-
don't have to go.
I mean,
explore.
am I not wrong? That feels like a huge logical leap to make with little to no prompting ahead of time. Of like, oh, Phoenix and Wellington have the exact same phone.
So first of all, like, this was made back in an age where there were not that many models of phone, which makes this slightly more excusable. I will say a lot of people don't like this case, which I get, but to play devil's advocate for it, one, getting his phone back was the priority, and in the beginning you saw that he called it, saw that Phoenix had it, and went to go get it. I think the amnesia was just a side effect that Wellington
Yeah.
realized and saw, and it was like, oh, that's convenient for me.
All right, I mean, yeah, I believe that. That's fine. It's just that. I mean, I'm not gonna repeat myself for the third time because that's unnecessary. But it's that little like logical leap that was not portrayed anywhere that really
I
pisses me
agree
off.
that in this case, like, they don't even talk about you having a phone, so I think it is kind of like out of left field that it's like, oh, it's your phone.
Because
I feel like-
I did remember the Steel Samurai ringtone from the first game, and so when it was the fucking vampire ringtone in this one, I was like, huh, that's weird. Whatever.
I mean,
You know, like, I don't know.
I feel like it's not that big a logical leap to say that Phoenix also has a phone, but it is kind of just convenient that his phone looks exactly the same as Beef's.
But that's what. Don't call him beef.
Beef.
But I mean, but that's important. Like, sure, you can assume that everybody has a phone, but just the fact that Maya has a different
No,
phone than Wellington means
I feel
that
like-
that's not something that you can just assume.
I feel like it would be a little more believable if their phones were similar looking but still looked obviously different. They looked the same because they wanted to save data space when they made this game originally. But like, if their phones look similar but different, it would make sense and, you know, highlight that Beef is incompetent and also make slightly more sense.
Like, was there even, like, and I don't know, maybe it was, maybe it wasn't, because, like, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of liked this case, aside from literally just that one piece, where, like, I really wish, maybe there was, but, like, a throwaway line of dialogue early on, where, like, when Maya comes back or whatever, and you, like, look at the phone for whatever reason, she's like, oh, wow, that looks a lot like your phone, doesn't it? This game is
I don't know.
constantly throwing inane dialogue at you. Like, that would be something that seems a lot more fair.
I think the hint that you're looking for is the fact that Maya said that she called several times and you didn't answer, despite the fact that you had a phone on you. I guess that's the quote-unquote hint that you were looking for. That is, I guess, the point, but not the same exactly.
That, yeah, you know what? I guess so. That definitely seems to be,
This-
like, third-degree logic, as opposed to everything else that the game has
This-
ever done. But,
This
okay.
case is extremely, I guess so. A lot of people don't like this case. I think
What was
it's
the
okay
name?
for
What was
what
the
it
name of
was.
this case?
The Lost Turnabout.
The Lost Turnabout, right?
Which I feel like is a wasted name because that's a really cool name for an okay case.
The Lost Turnabout should be saved for a case where like it's like the one that like that the prosecutor has been trying to hide for years. You know what I mean, or whatever. Not this.
This is I would give this case like a 6 or 7 out of 10. It does the job of tutorializing you okay, but otherwise it's meh.
Yeah, this one was my least favorite tutorial, though. I agree.
It's like
Yeah.
I don't know, cause like as I says, I think that this case was pretty fun, but god damn, is this not a first case? Just because like I like imagine having not played Ace Attorney 1 and then leaping into this.
I will say that Game 3 has a much wilder first case, Game 4 escalates even further, and then Game 5 kind of de-escalates a little bit. But still, it's pretty intense.
He's a man who lives on his pride and self-image alone, and in order to hide his involvement with the con artists group, he has become paranoid and lost all ability to make rational judgments. Then, Mr. Wright, the phone you're holding, it's Mr. Wellington's, naturally.
Speaking of that man, how is he, Mr. Payne? Still dead?
He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor.
Straight to the morgue.
Very well. Now then, this court finds the defendant Maggie Bird
Not guilty.
guilty without a doubt.
Guilty beyond a shadow of a doubt.
It just said super guilty.
Super guilty.
Ultra guilty. Boom!
It says
her lineage gets arrested.
It says guilty plus.
Oh!
That is all. This court is adjourned.
You get guilty plus and you get convicted, but then you get a retrial and you get convicted again.
Oh!
It's like New Game Plus, but for guilty sentences.
Oh my god. I forgot about
I
this
knew
face.
that the real you would shine through eventually. I am so moved by what you've done for me, sir.
I really appreciate these words, Miss Bird, but I gotta get to a hospital because my gray matter has been turned into a milkshake.
My gray matter is turned into black matter.
Oh, fuck.
Dark matter.
Thank you so much, Mr. Wright.
I feel really bad for Dustin. He didn't do anything to deserve this.
It's probably because of me.
Yeah, it is, actually. It's not true.
My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures.
Boy, is this a character detail?
Your whole life?
It can't be that bad, can it? Since I was 6 months old when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment.
You did what?
I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of foods, failed at almost every test I've ever taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster.
Holy
All right,
shit.
so she's like an angel of cataclysm or something, right? Like the
Only to
fact that
herself.
all of this misfortune is just following her unwillingly.
So does that mean everyone around her is just incredibly lucky then?
This
By
part is
comparison,
just
sure.
also this part isn't really misfortune. This is just like
And never won or even tied at a game of tic-tac-toe.
You're a dumbass. You can look
Ow.
up guides on how to tie every time,
he was like, all right, let's play a game. I'm going to help you win.
and you
My life
still
has
end up
really
winning.
been nothing but a string of disasters.
A series of unfortunate events. That is pretty bad.
Up until I went to college, I was known as the goddess of misfortune. Well, there you go. Pinwheel. Literally.
All right, does this character come back?
Not in this game.
Right, because you said that she comes back in like a later game. Because I'm just like, dude, if she's literally called the goddess of misfortune and we're doing lore bullshit, I don't like the idea of this random character being on the same tier or at the same tier or above fucking old bag.
I don't think they're
well-
slightly below.
Well,
Can
okay,
we
here's
can
the
we
thing.
can we
right?
say that she's a heathen god?
Here's the thing, okay, right?
God of
So-
chaos.
Clearly, she doesn't know what she's doing, and this stuff is happening to her just by accident. I would say that she's not a god, but rather a champion of misfortune who is unwillingly chosen by misfortune. And so this doesn't make her stronger. This just means that a god of misfortune really likes her, and that is horrible for her.
So that's amazing. That's way better.
And also, she shows up in a 3 and also Investigations 1.
And then at the academy, everyone calls me Lady Luckless.
Well, there you go. That's her name.
Be careful with that
Okay.
nickname because that could get real dirty.
Lady
Or I guess not
Luckless.
dirty.
What's worse is that my misfortune always seems to latch on to those around me.
Oh, never mind.
Oh my god, that's super true! I got fucking amnesia because of you! Also, Adrian, look at this thing. See, told you it's a lamp.
It's
Oh,
just a weird lamp.
it's a weird yeah.
Actually, that might be an
Ooh.
ashtray.
But it's a courthouse.
It's both.
Ugh.
Light your ashes back on fire.
Ugh.
Get that
Wait.
exquisite double smoke.
Hold up. Are you saying that it's not like an electric lamp, but it's like a torch lamp? Where you
Yeah,
have
it's
to
like a
light it on?
toy.
It's like a fucking sconce.
Ugh. That's so bad.
Saba, did you read this?
Yes, I did.
When I see someone in trouble, I always try to help.
Oh my god, you really are like a thing of disaster, cause your misfortune killed your boyfriend, it gave me irreparable brain damage. Maya, get the fuck out of here before you get shot to death. Ah, that's right, you were talking about this earlier.
It happened again recently, too, sir. There was an old lady pacing back and forth by the pedestrian crosswalk. I gave her my hand, and before I knew it, we were having dinner at my house.
What?
Ooh.
Oh. I'm sure that Dustin's gone because of me. That's not true. That glove didn't even have any sort of special meaning.
The glove didn't fit.
It was just a present to say thanks for covering one of my night shifts. Oh, I see.
Wait, but you had to have that custom made like months in advance.
I think that's her normal.
Who is she?
Everything
Who is
all
this
my fault.
character?
Dustin's dead. Your head being all messed up.
Well, I don't think my head is that messed up yet.
It will be. Watch this.
I'm gonna find a new life for myself starting now. The next time we meet, I'm sure I'll have found a whole ocean's worth of good luck by then, sir.
Yeah.
Spoiler. She doesn't.
Yeah, after all, the goddess of misfortune is only a name.
After all, the goddess of misfortune is fallen and has never been heard of for thousands of years.
You
Until
bet.
now.
I'm gonna make it, I promise. Next time we meet, I'll only be an unlucky person instead of a goddess.
I'll only be normally unlucky.
Yeah, that's the spirit.
I'll be
Well,
at the lower
Mr.
end of the
Wright-
bell curve, rather than
Maya-
outlier.
I should get going. Okay, good luck to you.
Alright, so I know you just described, like, luck as being a bell curve that people can be on, and I like her being an outlier on the low end. Could you imagine the fucking deity that must be at the high end of that bell curve? Where, like, no matter what they do, it just goes right for them? God damn.
We can only dream.
Thanks. You take care of yourselves too.
God, I'm just imagining an Ace Attorney fucking culprit who is that, like, outlier on the high end. Where he doesn't plan anything, but everything just miraculously goes well for him, so it's impossible to time to anything.
Oh my god. What a
That's like a
horrible
final
day.
boss character.
I've got my memory back, but things are still a little fuzzy.
But you're okay, and that's what counts. You really had me worried.
I'm not buying you a burger.
Come on, let's go back to the office. I won't ask about a burger, I swear.
I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. So this might sound bad, but, who are you?
What? I thought you said you got your memory back.
that moment, everything really did come back to me.
Oh, yeah.
Detective Gumshoe. He's someone I had clashes with. Oh my god, this is just like to like introduce you to all the characters. Someone I've had clashes with in the past during certain cases, but he's also a good ally during others.
This is the sequel where they still were not sure if the franchise would last.
Ooh, the judge. He's a lovable, kind old man who's easily swayed by other people's opinions.
This is
That's
the perfect
not-
job for me.
I am made for this. But in the end, he always comes up with the right verdict. Only
Except that
because of
time
me.
when, never
He
mind.
didn't.
This person, I haven't got a clue. He seems to know me, but maybe he's mistaken me for somebody else.
Oh,
And
Do I
this-
have to hit him in the head?
And this little twerp, Maya.
Wait,
You
we can...
finally remembered!
This is Maya Fey, my assistant. That's right. I have so many unforgettable memories about her. What happened to her training? Is she done training?
Apparently.
I mean, it's
Well, I
been a
trained
year,
for you.
right?
If it's been a year, bring out Mia. Bring out someone useful.
Oh my god.
Bring out fucking, shit.
Edworth.
No, the dude who...
Von Karma.
No, they're someone who's dead. Guy who died in
Karma.
case 5 of last game.
George Washington.
George Washington.
Just watch it.
Bring out
Detective
George
Goodman?
Washington. Yeah, bring out Detective Goodman, because I want to ask him, what the fuck, dude? Why would you admit to a thunder demon that you're gonna, like, try to reopen a case that he clearly wants closed?
Listen, why would Wright give Von Karma his own indicting evidence?
God damn it, you're so right, I forget. Man, everybody's just an idiot. For example,
Earth to Nick, what's wrong?
I don't know, I'm having a whole narrative in my head.
You keep
I think I'm having a
staring at
stroke.
me. Don't tell me you've missed me.
Well, yeah, I suppose I have. I feel like I haven't seen you in ages.
Oh? Well, I'm back now. So it's time for us to create new memories together.
Alright, sounds good. All the phone numbers on my phone were erased by Mr. Wellington. I guess I had to start over at the very beginning. Are you fucking kidding?
I mean, it's not like we ever used your phone, but come on, Nick, let's
That's
go to our
true.
usual burger joint.
Burger time.
I'm not buying
Do
you a
it
burger.
again.
Okay. Actually, it hasn't even been that long since she came back into my life. It's been about 28 hours. And that story began on one rainy afternoon 2 months ago. We're doing a fucking flashback case as number 2?
Yeah.
Apparently.
Oh, hey, they have the actual
Hey.
title of the thing now.
You
Okay,
did
well,
it,
we still
everybody.
got an
Hey.
hour left.
What the fuck is that?
Oh
Dude, I
my
love her so
lord.
much.
I will also just briefly mention, in game 1, it was glossed over hard, but like they established that Maya was living independently as like a 17 or 18-year-old.
Oh no.
That is true, actually. Yeah, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
What happened to her, Dad?
I think her parents died, both of them.
Probably.
Oh, right. Yeah, she's an orphan.
That's
I
how it
forgot.
usually goes.
Because
That's like almost all of the sidekicks.
everybody in this universe that isn't Phoenix is an orphan.
I mean, are we sure Phoenix isn't an orphan?
That's a good fucking point.
Phoenix has
Is
Schrodinger's
Edward an
parents.
orphan too?
At any given moment, they could be dead or alive.
I mean, isn't that everyone that you know that you don't see right now? Object permanency is overrated.
Object permanence is for the obsolete.
Object permanency is for losers, basically. Anyway, the Six Slice of Forward Lost turnabout. This
Right.
is Maya.
Oh, Jesus.
Or no, this is Maya. This is not Maya. Never mind. This is
Oh
someone
my
else.
gosh, there's so many people in this.
I was drugged with sleeping pills.
Car.
I was murdered.
Carvarma.
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 Carvanma. It's me,
Holy shit. Also, who the fuck are you?
Oh, this was a really good case.
Oh, yeah?
People like
Yeah.
Oh, I'm excited. Is this like a fucking init?
Any?
Is this fucking a ghost speaking?
I finally get to see you again, and
It's not your fault. You didn't do it.
no, I did it. I killed that person.
God, not
Maya,
again.
are you fucking kidding me? We went through this last time.
Stop
You're
killing
literally
people.
incapable of murdering someone, which puts you very low on the tier list, young lady.
Get back down.
But that wasn't you.
It doesn't matter. It might as well have been me.
I was channeling the spirit of Khan Varma.
Why were you doing that, Maya? I thought it'd be funny.
I thought it'd be
Doesn't
thought it'd be a funny prank, bro. I can't believe something like this has happened.
I thought if I channeled him, I'd get his taser and I could play a prank on you with it.
Wait, Khan Varma's taser?
Or no, Von Karma, because Von Karma's clearly dead.
Yes, clearly. Wait, if he's undead because he's an AMV pirate, can you still channel his spirit?
Can you still make AMV?
Quick,
Anyway.
Adrian, answer the question.
The events of that gloomy, rainy...
Keep playing through my mind. I mean, it's actually kind of funny, right? Because a lot of movies where they have like a flashback just kind of defeats a lot of the tension that's in the movie because you know who makes it through. You know what I mean? But this is an Ace Attorney game, so we know that if my client is the defendant, that they're not guilty. You know?
What if they like? What if some were, but you just got them off?
What a depressing rain.
Oh my god!
What the fuck is this?
Who is this? I love him.
Also, his nose is that flat? Are you kidding?
Do you understand how depressed this makes me? Do you?
I guess.
But actually, more than being depressed, I'm angry. Angry at that weather girl on TV. I think our little rainy spell will take a break with a day of sun.
I mean, it looks pretty sunny outside.
Don't pay attention to that. Is that what that girl said? I'd stake my life on it.
Well, it's the weather.
But that's why I didn't bother to bring an umbrella today. What nerve calling herself a weather girl? She's going to hear about my $1,500 suit.
You're fucked up. About your case, unless you're planning on suing the weather girl.
I'm sorry. I thought that before we got down to business, we could have some friendly chatter.
That's friendly.
My name is Dr. Turner Gray. I'm a surgeon.
Is that a joke on him killing people?
Turner Gray.
Because he turns them gray?
Or maybe his hair is turning gray.
Barely know
Maybe
her.
that. Also, Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah, I was also thinking that.
Also, which is it? Is it Gray with an E or an A?
Gray is English with an E, and then Gray with an A is American.
Okay, understood.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That's an easy mnemonic that I learned.
That's amazing, actually. I never actually put that together. Sure, makes sense. Remind me never to end up under his knife.
I'm here today because of this incident. Malpractice at Gray Surgical Clinic. 14 inpatients lose their lives.
I thought you were gonna keep going. And just keep reading my lines. Oh, you're the dog.
Oh, I didn't realize that was your line. Sorry.
That's why, but I liked it. You read it really good, so I was just gonna let you go.
Sorry. It's really quite upsetting. Did you hear me? Upsetting.
Dude, you're just a Karen. Yes, I heard you. I agree. It's quite upsetting, Mr. Gray. Which, by the way, a slight aside, did you guys see the video of Ultimate Karen versus the Ultimate Chad today?
No.
It
I
was
missed
on.
that?
It was on Reddit. I wanted to link it to you guys, but I didn't know if you guys would think it was funny. It's a lady on the bus, and it's clearly very hot outside. Because like everybody has like their jackets off and they're like sweating and stuff like that. And so she's sitting on the bus, And despite the fact that the wind from the window above her is not bothering her at all, she shuts the window. And then the dude who was like getting cooled off by the wind, he goes like, what the fuck? And he just like slams the window open again. The video goes on for fucking 5 minutes of the two of them just closing and opening it again until eventually the woman just fucking leaves her hand on the window, keeping it shut. And the dude, like, using all of his strength, fucking forces the window open and then holds his hand there. And she is fucking taking the window back and forth and just slamming it into his palm. And then eventually she gets off the bus. She was literally one stop away.
What?
But yeah, I don't know. It's a good video. If I can find it again, I'll link it in the chat. But yeah, it was called Ultimate Karen versus the Ultimate... Oh, actually, I think it was Ultimate Karen versus Mega Chad.
Let's kill the Karens. Can't tolerate behavior
I
like
hate
that.
those Karens. All 14 of them were Karens, you know.
Normally, I'd be all for, like, you know, exterminating the Karens, but I'm pretty sure that, like, I have 4 aunts that are all Karens, and I don't really want to kill my family.
Oh, well, let's continue.
That's the one that screwed up was that nurse. She was a Karen, you see. It was her that got the medications mixed up and killed those 14 patients.
What the fuck?
Good lord.
And yet, now listen good, and yet, that nurse had the nerve to go and die before admitting her wrongdoing.
What the fuck?
She didn't even offer any sort of explanation to me, and this is the kicker. She up and has herself a grand old accident and crashes her car. Smash! Crunch! Instantly transforming her car into the accordion model.
What the fuck, Mr. Gray?
That's fucked up.
Also, she died? She looks fine. Unless this isn't the right person. That's right. About a year ago, all the tabloid shows were talking about it.
So at the same time, they were talking about some attorney solving the whole criminal police station scandal.
Yeah, which is really weird, because, like, I know that case didn't exist until, like, much later, you know what I mean? But, like, the idea of, like, I should be world famous, right?
This was more important.
This was more important, yeah. I mean, that
To
being
be fair,
said, it is 14 victims.
Yeah.
Also, I'm pretty sure that they said during Case 5 that the police was purposely trying to, like, suppress media about the trial, right?
More or less.
14 victims of medical malpractice and the nurse's mysterious fatal accident. There are rumors that Dr. Gray had actually caused that crash. People said it was to forever hide the person responsible for the malpractice incident.
Why would I? Now I'm just going to say this once. If two men were on the moon and one killed the other with the rock, would that be fucked up or what? Why on
Pretty
earth
fucked
would
up.
I kill that man?
What?
You haven't seen that?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh my god.
Well,
I'm good, Adrian.
Wow.
I'm not going to repeat myself.
Where the fuck did that come from? Oh!
Well, Mr. Wright,
Is there nothing else to that joke? Is that just it?
That's it.
Are you fucking kidding?
that's all the question I had.
Is
He's
it...
like, I need a ventilator. Where is it?
Wait, but is it fucked up or not?
No, it's asking you.
I'm asking you.
I was not ready for that. In the fucking slightest. Oh my god. Oh.
This is critical, Mr. Wright. I need to know. She's the one who killed those 14 patients, not me, and he's the one that killed that one on the moon, not me.
Stop! It's not funny. I say as I laugh for like 2 minutes. Oh, sorry, give me a quick second. I need to wipe my eyes.
He needs to breathe.
I don't
He
need
needs to concentrate on the morality of it.
What? Like, because it's a non-statement. Like, obviously
Oh
that's
my god,
fucked up.
Adrian, you're gonna continue egging him on, and stop talking.
I... what? What? Why would he wait to kill on the moon? I don't understand.
Oh no.
It doesn't make any
Too late.
sense. It's like is water wet but better. Dude, I'm like sweating. Oh my god. My body is going into like survival mode. My body's like, I don't know what to do with this situation.
Would it be fucked up?
Well,
Grant, no.
I think you need to take a deep breath, Phoenix, and focus.
Don't do it. More to the point, this case is over a year old. Why bring it up now?
That's simple because the situation is slipping out of my grasp. This just won't do. My clinic isn't seeing nearly as many patients nowadays. Do you understand what that means? It means that they're not coming to my clinic.
I mean, yes. You don't say. If it were me, I don't think I'd want to go there either. So what would you like me to do about it? I'd like you to sue all the people who aren't coming to my clinic.
I
What
want
the
you to help me
fuck?
prove I'm innocent.
What the fuck? You do realize I'm a lawyer, not an investigator, right?
No, this is something only you can do. Maya Fey, you know this girl, correct?
Yes? Maya, why would he know her name?
I heard you were working under her for a little while.
I was working under her? Well, yes, I mean, hey, wait a second here. I worked under her?
Yes, am I wrong? You told me, so I'm not quite sure if...
Oh, right, because there was exactly that one time where I was technically her assistant, right? Or wait, no, was I Edgeworth's assistant? I don't fucking remember. There was a time where she was in charge, I remember that. Well, we worked a few trials together, pretty much 100% of them, now I think about it.
Except for that one with Larry.
That is true, I forgot. But she went back to her hometown to undergo more spiritual training.
Alright, yes, I heard. It must be lonely for you.
What sprite was that? I don't like it.
We've seen that multiple times, and it's fucked up. I don't like this guy. Also,
Is it as fucked up? Never mind.
don't.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Also,
Was he
like,
the astronaut?
Okay, we're continuing on.
I'm not.
it comes. All right, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Everything's good.
She must be an extraordinary girl to handle such rigid training.
Huh?
I have an acquaintance who knows a lot about these mystical sort of things. She's the one who introduced me to Miss Fey.
Is Maya really that famous?
And I've already set up an appointment.
For what?
What else? A channeling.
Oh my god, Adrian, please.
I'm going to have her call the spirit of that nurse who went and got herself killed.
Oh. Maya, I wonder what she's up to right now.
Here in the dark dimension.
Oh.
Hey, Adrian, I have a quick question.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the dark dimension, right? And we've been here multiple times. Is this where Joe comes from?
This is, yeah.
Joe Dark.
This is the dimension where he hails from?
Yeah.
He created.
That's what she told me. I guess she learned to accept her responsibilities and become an adult at the age of 18?
Not counting training, this will be her first time channeling a spirit. So she gave me one condition before accepting my request.
Condition?
That condition is you, Mr. Wright. She said that she wouldn't do the channeling without first seeing you again.
Me?
And that is why I have searched you out. You want to see her, don't you?
Man, now I really
Succumb to your urges.
I really want to just go back in the stream and just fucking listen to that first time where I heard the fucking 2 men on the moon joke. Oh god, like my life has 2 stages now: before hearing that joke and after.
Before bonk, after bonk.
I forgot about Bonk. I love Bonk. So that's how I ended up visiting Maya's hometown with the doctor.
June 19th, 125, Korean Village.
Is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah.
I don't know. Kurin?
It's
Korean.
Korean. They say Korean later when they have actual voice acting in the later games cutscenes. It's
Ooh.
Korean.
Ah.
So this
There's
is
also the
Korean
anime.
Village, Maya's hometown. What the
Oh
fuck is
my
that?
lord.
I love her so much.
You're like Maya, but from the fucking Yoshi's
From the
Island.
brown hair dimension.
No, but from the well, that's true. But from Yoshi's Island. Why, hello there, little girl. All right, she
She just had to
vanished.
head
I
out.
guess she's a ghost.
Apparently, I have brain damage because I'm seeing girls now.
What a that's true. I was gay before.
Oh,
I don't know when that changed though.
Well, no,
What
this
an
takes
odd
place
little
before
girl.
Wellington.
Hey, wait up, Pearly.
Someone else is coming this way.
Nick!
It's Von Karma.
It's Von Karma. Maya, how are you? How are you? It's good to see you again.
Wow! I didn't think you'd really show up.
It's not that big a deal. You made it sound like you were so far away.
Well, maybe I exaggerated just a little.
It was only 2 hours by train. If I had known you were this close, I'd have visited more. I could have looked it up, but I didn't want to.
No, you're not allowed. I've already decided, you know.
On the one hand, she never told him where he lives. But on the other hand, there's only so many spirit channeling villages.
No, there's thousands, Adrian.
oh god.
There's
Sure.
hundreds of thousands. It's the second most popular fucking occupation in America.
Play the later games, please. Play the
Until I
later games.
become an adult, I have to work hard and be strong by myself.
I'm sorry, are the later games available on Steam?
Get a 3DS.
Keep on going.
Listen, I looked up the fucking 3DS legitimate digital version that I can play on the computer, and apparently the Ace Attorney games run pretty well, which makes sense considering that it's legitimate.
Yes, of course. Very legitimate. Very legal.
Oh, well. Anyway, congratulations. I'm glad to hear training is going well for you. Can I just leave? I
Alright.
don't want to talk to her.
Just move past her.
Have you seen my badge?
I feel like I'm pretty sure the description changes every single case.
Oh, it's good to see this tarnished badge again.
What do you mean by tarnished?
Well, look, this badge is like every other one. It's bound to lose its color and shine after years and years. But you know, polishing it up once in a while wouldn't be a bad idea.
What the fuck do you think this is? Diamond and Pearl? I'm not gonna polish my badge
I
for
was-
no reason.
I was just about to say, open up your badge case, polish it a little bit with the minigame where you rub it.
Where you rub it for nothing. Like, you literally get no benefit other than the badges start twinkling a little bit. And I did it every fucking day.
Oh, but it's such a pretty
Well, there you
twinkle.
go. Well, they got you though, didn't they?
They absolutely did. An old bus stop. It says Korean Village on the signpost. All right, can I have like a quick second? I need to like get like a glass of water or something because I'm like fucking the 2 men on the moon joke just fucking sapped all of my energy. So I need a quick second. I'm gonna go get water and then be right back.
So,
Alright.
Adrian, what's coming up? I think because you were prior voicing it, you should prior voice that character.
Okay.
And then since I freaking love Pearl, I want to be Pearl, like really
Sure.
badly.
That leaves like 2 more characters that we need voices for,
Well,
and they're both
All
women.
I'm going to say is that Grant so far has been voicing the older women, and I think that's going to be perfect.
Sure, that
Oh
makes
boy.
sense. And
Oh,
then
they
I guess
wouldn't. I
there leaves
only
one
did.
for Zach to
Oh, I
try
guess they
out.
did.
Don't worry, it'll be perfect for you, Grant.
Oh God.
And you can join the Slurping Club.
God damn it.
Does she drink?
Yes, a form of liquid.
What?
You are. Yes, she does drink something.
I'm concerned.
I have to say you are 100% required, Grant, to find
do
your
it
own
to
slurping
slurp.
style. Adrian's has his own. I have my own. You have to do it.
All right.
All right, I've returned.
Welcome
This will be
back.
great.
All right, I'm going. I heard you guys were talking about stuff, but I'm not gonna inquire because it sounded like it might get spoilery, so I'm not gonna ask. But
We were discussing voice roles for later for this case.
okay, that sounds nice. Hopefully you guys have a surprise in store.
We have a
Um,
character that just because of the numbers of what you have right now, you'll probably end up playing.
I did want to share really quickly. Obviously, I don't think we're gonna play it as like a theater mode sort of thing, because school starts on Tuesday. Obviously, as everybody here knows, but so I figure that our schedule is probably gonna change. Like after game night tomorrow, I'll probably like shift up the schedule, see if we can still keep. We're definitely not gonna be doing. Excuse me. We're definitely not gonna be doing Phoenix Wright like every night anymore. But we'll figure some stuff out. And so I want to shave off like a little niche of like, you know, maybe 2 days a week where it's just me playing like a solo game. So I saw that on the Humble Bundle today, they have a thing for Katamari Reroll. And I was like, oh, dude, I fucking love to play Katamari on stream. And so I think I'm going to do that later.
Alright.
But yeah, there
Okay.
you go. The buses seem incredibly inconvenient since they only come 3 times a day. That's a detail. It's an old-style phone booth. I can't say it fits well with this area too well. What? Oh, fits with this area too well. I see. My cell phone doesn't get reception up here, so who knows? Maybe I'll need it later. A giant rock that seems to be reaching for the sky. Its origins were written on an old beat-up sign. It looks like this giant rock is called the Karain Boulder. Or, sorry, what was it?
Karain.
Karain?
Karain.
Karain.
Karain?
Karain.
There's a really complex explanation written here, but long story short, it's a big stone for spirits to live in, or something like that. That's weird. Is that a thing?
Probably Japanese culture. I mean, Californian
Shintoism.
culture.
California.
California.
Yeah, I'm about to say, cause this fucking rope with the weird like ribbon thing, that's so Japanese, and I love the idea that we're still in America.
It is America.
Like I said, they have lore for establishment later, but
That's true. Yeah, you did mention that. I forgot about that.
Did I explain that earlier? Or did I just mention it?
Well, you explained what it was. It was something. Wasn't it something about like World War II or something like that?
Just to reiterate really quickly, because I explained already, the Phoenix Wright is an alternate universe where there wasn't any reason that the Japanese were stopped from immigrating, and so their culture blended in with California pretty well.
Yeah, there you go. The biggest, most elegant of buildings I can see from here. This is Fay Manor, the place Maya calls home. It's easy to be overwhelmed by its presence. There's so many of them. Santa Claus lives here.
Wow.
This is Santa Claus' vacation home.
Rustic thatch-roofed houses where the other villagers live line the street. Man, I don't know.
Oh, no. I mean, it makes sense, but it's still in.
I don't know, man. Cause like retroactively it makes sense, but blech. Anyway, they're nowhere near as large or as nice as the manor in front of me. It's kind of odd that I don't see any other villagers walking around though.
There's a lot of sentences in this game where like it's hard to read it as the text is scrolling, but if you like stop, wait for all of it, read it, progress it, and then read it, it makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It feels like the dialogue is written by a person in their own speaking voice, which is super correct, right? Because it makes it feel more vibrant. But in terms of a video game, it just makes me go, fuck are you saying?
Yeah.
Alright. Goodbye, Maya. Ooh, I could just leave.
You could just leave.
Looks like you finally become a full-fledged medium. Taking on your first job.
She went
Yeah,
from medium to hard.
I didn't think it would be this soon.
Please don't say that Maya is hard.
Fine,
She-
she's difficult.
She's
Oh my god. Keep on.
No, never mind.
Fine.
She's 18. You're allowed to say she's hard if you're a pervert.
Fine, from medium to expert. There.
There you go.
Yeah, that's not awful.
But this case, do you know the messy story behind it?
Ha ha ha. Behold the power of the Maya Intelligence Network.
Min.
The min. The min.
Wait, are you about to admit to me that all your mystic bullshit isn't real and that you actually just do incredibly in-depth network or research?
Well, let's see.
Let's see. 14 people died because of malpractice on Dr. Gray's part, right? And to pin the blame on the nurse. He killed her in what appeared to be a car accident.
Huh? So what is this Maya Intelligence Network anyway?
The tabloids.
Oh man, for a split second there, I was hoping that the Maya Intelligence Network was her having bought like multiple hundreds of feet of Ethernet cord, and then
Wait a minute.
she has
Wait a
one
minute.
computer in the back of the manor. What?
If it instead of Maya Intelligence Network, what if it was Maya Intelligence Association? So her source is literally Mia.
Oh, is there another word other than association that you could use? Because otherwise,
Agency.
that's awesome.
Agency.
Aggregate?
No, because it's a thing, right? So it's her agency. Dude, you're super good. That's what I thought.
I'm just pulling your leg, Nick. What really happened is the exact opposite. I heard all about it from Dr. Gray. Oh, come on, Nick. I wouldn't take a crazed killer as a client.
Yeah.
That's too scary, even for me.
I'm not a killer.
Yeah, I guess so. Are you sure? I'm pretty sure you're the fucking Cain, to the moon's Abel. Is no one gonna pick that up in fear of me laughing hysterically again?
No, I'm just. You don't want to open the pot that is my stockpile of Cain and Abel memes.
What the fuck are you talking about? How do you
Exactly.
How do you meme that? It's just a murder. It's just one murder.
Well, there's one that's
I can send some later.
Kane holding the jawbone and being like vibe check.
That one's good. The world's first vibe check. So this is
It's
your
true.
hometown, huh, Maya?
Uh-huh, yep. Korean Village. But I've heard people call this place Medium Valley, too.
Interesting. So everybody that lives here is a spirit medium?
Pretty much. Most of my ancestors were too, I think.
That's probably true, since the Fae ability to communicate with the dead is so strong.
Actually, only the women of this village are mediums.
So what do the men do?
They usually work someplace outside the village.
Oh yeah, I wanted to ask you about that girl I saw earlier. Do you know her?
Oh, you mean Pearly?
I'm upset that her name doesn't begin with M.
Well, she's not part of the family, I think.
Pearly?
Pearly
Yeah, okay,
Faye.
no, I'll go fuck myself.
She's my cousin.
Like her name should be Myrtle or something. Myrtle.
Oh god.
Oh, no, not for her.
Dude,
Aw.
imagine. Oh my god, being named Myrtle in middle school.
Oh.
Aww. Isn't she adorable? She's like yours truly.
Did I mean, I don't, like, it's a little personal, but it doesn't really matter. I have I think, no, she's my cousin, yeah, because she's my aunt's daughter, so she's my cousin. But, her name is Gretchen. And to me,
That's a tough name.
and to me, I don't think that's weird, because I've always known her as Cousin Gretchen or whatever. But, like, you know, now that I'm older and, like, me and her can, like, actually talk as equals, she was like, yeah, dude, fucking elementary school, middle school, high school was super hard because, like, Do you know how difficult it is to introduce yourself as fucking Gretchen when everybody else's name is Mary and James? And I was like, oof.
Ouch.
Cousin, wait, then that means, is she also a...
Yep, she's a medium too. Pearlie's a real genius when it comes to channeling.
She seems like she's an extra small, but okay. I see. Ba-dum-ts. I hope I didn't scare her when I tried to talk to her earlier.
Nah, it's not you. My aunt drilled it into her head that if a suspicious-looking person tries to talk to you, run away.
Suspicious looking?
Well, you're not wearing training clothes for starters.
You're also
course not.
buck naked for some reason.
That's fucked up.
Pearlie is my aunt's most valued treasure, so she's not allowed to go outside of town. She
Please put
doesn't
some
know much
clothes
about
on.
the world outside of Kurain Village.
What?
Pearlie's mother is my aunt, duh. Come on, Nick. Well, Nick, I've got to get going. It's about time for the channeling to start.
Huh? Oh, yeah.
I'm doing the channeling in my house, so come on in, okay? After I'm done, we can grill up some juicy burgers.
Man, you have no personality. or rather, like, that's your
Liking
one character
burgers
trait.
is my personality.
Burgers is my life,
Ugh.
Nick.
Burmger.
Burmger. Can I has cheeseburger, but it's just Maya. Alright, good luck, Maya.
Thanks.
Well, at least she's still the same perky Maya. Don't use that word, please.
My god, Adrian, I totally forgot about that last character that we didn't discuss, but it'll be hilarious if it's Zach.
Oh
boy.
No, I don't like this.
I thought this was what we discussed earlier. I thought that character was going
I
to be
just-
Zach because of the numbers.
I agree. Now I've realized it, and I agree.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm very
continue.
upset. It's gonna be a really ridiculously hard voice, and I'm gonna be like, oh fuck.
Sure. Okay, keep on going.
Why? Why are you rushing
Ah,
me?
Mr. Wright. I'm so glad you showed. Put some clothes on.
No, I refuse. Some nice weather we're having today. Aren't you happy?
No, not at all. That stupid weather girl made the wrong call again. It will rain cats and dogs today, she said with a straight face. I can't believe they allow such misguided reports in the public airwaves.
Looks like talking about the weather with this guy is just asking for punishment.
But anyway, this is a splendid manor.
Is this really a manor?
Sure.
No argument there. It's hard to believe that this is Maya's house, though.
I was given a guide map to this building. Here, Mr. Wright, I have a copy for you, too.
I don't trust this.
This is the thing I said where Phoenix finds shit, and when he sees added court record, he's just like, oh no.
Oh my god, there's gonna be a murder here? Are you kidding?
Evidently not.
Cause like the murder hasn't even occurred yet. The murder in question happened a year ago.
Dude, fucking...
The
What if,
winding way. I love that. That's awesome.
Dude, what if there was a case where, like, you get a bunch of evidence, you find what you need a bunch of quirk characters, and then it ends without a trial happening or a murder happening?
Oh my god, that'd be amazing. I'd love that.
You just get to meet a quirky cast of people and have some fun dialogue with them.
I have a real quick question.
Mhm.
Ignoring all the text that you see here, does this diagram not look like a dude petting his pet cube?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah.
I must say, Adrian, on one of those lines, man, that was a seamless transition in between voices.
Thanks.
Look, here's my attorney's badge.
Are you trying to compete with me in my profession with that piece of scrap? I am a surgeon. Compared to you, Loris, I'm practically a saint.
You're clearly evil.
Yes, well, I don't actually have any patience right now. But, and listen good, I'm not the one that made the mistake.
This doctor needs his head examined. Alright. Get ready, Adrian. What are you going to do once the nurse's spirit has been channeled?
It's obvious. I'm gonna have her write a signed confession.
A signed confession?
Yes, a confession. Pay attention. I'll have her write this. 1 year ago on May 2nd, 14 patients died due to my negligence. Then, on May 24th, I fell asleep at the wheel and died in a car accident due to my further negligence. I'm sorry and I apologize for being negligent. That's what I'll have her write. Write a confession. The rain falling my soul can finally stop.
I was gonna say it earlier, and then Adrian fucking slayed me with the 2 men on the moon joke, but like, fucking this guy's glasses constantly falling gives me so much anxiety for some reason. Like, it makes me want to reach through the screen and just fucking duct tape it to his nose. Oh, I see. So, how'd you hear about Maya Fey?
I heard about her from an acquaintance, a girl studying the occult at the college.
What the fuck?
That girl introduced me to this village. This is the home of the Korean School of Channeling.
The home, huh?
And Miss Maya Fey is the daughter of the master, I hear.
Master?
Anyway, do you see that door? That's the room people and spirits meet. Miss Maya's aunt is in there right now. Would you care to meet her?
Sure, that sounds cool. Oh, and the winding way. Let's go to the winding way first.
Okay.
Oh,
That
this
vase
nice.
is already busted.
No.
Wow,
it's
this
marbling.
garden is really breathtaking. Someone put a lot of love into it. What's that over there? Is that an incinerator? Looks a little out of place in a garden like this. It's a small incinerator. That's small? I don't think garbage trucks come all the way out here to a tiny village like this, so every family has to burn their own trash. You could probably fit a dog in there.
Oh no.
A splendid
you were a
garden with a
vampire.
small lamp and traditional decorations. It's a bit small to walk around in, although that incinerator piques my curiosity. I mean, I already inspected it. Stop talking about it, weirdo.
Maybe you could put a body in there.
It looks like there's a room over there too. A peaceful feeling is emanating from it. What was in this room?
I think it was like a guest room or something.
Let me just
Check the map.
Let me just check real quick. Side
Side
room.
Just a side room.
No wonder we didn't know the name of it. It's a really old urn. The ashes of a person long dead are inside.
Nice.
Gamer.
It looks like something with a long history. Other than that, it's not very interesting, so time to move on. Really? That's it?
There's
I mean,
no
you'll probably
cracks
have
on
to
it.
come back here later, obviously.
I mean, obviously we're gonna come back, but it's just weird because this is the first time that they've.
Ah,
I can
side
just go
room.
into the side room, I
Side
guess.
room.
I think this is the voice that we decided Zach was gonna do.
I don't. Well, yeah. Just wait. I don't know if she's appearing yet.
So this is the side room? Looks more like a break room. There's bedding spread on the floor. Looks like someone's sleeping in one. I shouldn't disturb them.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It's not. It's not time yet.
Disturb them.
It's a small alcove. I have no idea what it's supposed to mean or symbolize. If I had one of these in my office, it would end up as storage space. But here, it's decorated with some pretty flowers and a beautiful hanging scroll. It's a decorative wooden bear sculpture. There's a plate attached to the base. Karain Village, the heart of channeling. What the? It's a souvenir! So does this mean it's easy to spot bears here, and for them to spot you? Oh my god. There's bedding spread out on the floor. Is that someone sleeping over there? She's probably She's probably an exhausted medium taking a break and catching some Z's. If I wake her up, she might be grumpy and throw a spell on me. It's probably a good idea to not disturb her sleep. Alright, is that everything? Oh, I mean, I can look at the door. This is the first time I've seen a sliding door like this in person. From here, I can see the winding way and the little garden in the courtyard. Alright.
Right off we go to the channeling chamber.
All right, back to the meditation room.
Do you enjoy just how
And
many
back
times you have to
outside.
press it? Yep.
And I'm going home. Oh.
I think this is the one that
I don't super mind this as of right now, because as of right now, it is true that I have to click a bunch of stuff, but it makes sense, like, the lineage of, like, where I can go. Like, the fact that from the detention center, I couldn't go directly to the prosecutor's building, that was annoying in Case 5. You know what I mean?
Oh man, I just really wish they added the list.
Whoa!
Also, this is Grant's character with me and Saba are scheming about.
Oh shit.
Dude, this is 100% my aesthetic.
This is 100% gonna catch on fire someday.
True.
Wow, such a strange atmosphere in here. These flickering lights. I guess they're candles.
Okay, I guess that's me.
What the fuck?
Good
your cue.
sir. Who might you be?
Remember slurping,
I'm-
Grant. Slurping.
Also, what is she drinking?
Probably tea.
Do not
Melted
ask.
wax.
Yeah, I was about to say, why is she drinking wax?
No, that's what the cups look like.
It's to preserve my skin.
Traditionally.
It's to preserve my
Oh.
skin. I'm a candle elemental, don't you see?
Yeah, I was gonna say she's a wax golem.
Wax golem.
Wow.
My name is Phoenix Wright.
Oh, you must be that good sir.
Good sir, is she talking about me?
You are a lawyer, are you not, good sir? I have heard so much about you from Mr. Maya.
I don't like her taking the quickest
Dude.
sips in the universe.
I
Dude, this
love
is
it.
so you know how I was talking about how Marshall, I was waiting for him to have idle animation where he just sips? That's this character. Her idle animation is just sipping.
God damn it.
So, cause that's true. Cause fucking Marshall's whole thing was that it would only be when he started talking that he would take a sip and then he would stop. Oh God, is that so, Mystic Maya?
I am Mystic Mike's aunt, Morgan Fay.
See, told you. Pearlie's real name is something stupid.
Matilda.
Yeah. Nice to meet you.
I had wanted to speak with you about a certain incident, good sir. It would seem that perhaps you asked too much of Mystic Maya in performing your duties.
What?
Pearlie's name is Mapearly.
Pearlie?
Most unbecoming, I'm afraid.
Huh?
Don't tell me you have already forgotten. That was it not for Mystic Maya and her assistants, you would surely not have won.
First a girl that runs away, and now an old lady who says I stink at doing my job?
What the fuck?
When did I become the poster boy for how not to make a first impression?
The past is the past, though. Let us speak of the present now.
Thank you? Dude, I want to examine this room. Fuck you.
This room's really cool.
This folding screen. I want this to be my bedroom. This folding screen is really showing its age. All of its edges are a bit tattered. The lettering
Just
is
make sure to
fading.
buy fire insurance, Zach.
Nah. The lettering is faded too. I think I recognize a few of the characters on here. Ku-ra-in. I'm pretty sure that's what it says. Maybe I'll ask Maya about it later.
Wow, Phoenix sure knows some good kanji.
He sure knows some good American.
He knows some good American kanji.
I guess this is an altar. Whatever it is, it feels very important. A mirror-like object with a cloudy reflective surface. Some branches of a sacred tree. How do I know it's sacred? Sacred tree have been set in a predetermined arrangement.
There's like an arrow that says sacred. Good sir, I wonder if you'd please not touch the sacred objects.
I'm gonna pull the bobby pin holding your hair up and just see you pop like a balloon.
This is not hair. Those objects are being offered to the spirits.
No! No, Grant, what the fuck did you just say?
Just drink my wax. If you were to touch them, good sir, they would become cursed. Yes, curse.
Any of the things in my hair are very curse potent.
Yes.
She really didn't have to talk down to me. I'm not that much of an idiot.
You're only slightly an idiot, Phoenix.
Just a little bit.
I know who I am. There's some empty space behind the folding screen. The light of the candles can't reach back there, so it's completely dark. That's sure.
I know
that,
who you am, but what am I?
that dark space behind the screen is definitely not gonna not gonna play a role in the murder that's about to occur.
Never.
This is where the medium sits, I assume. There are 4 panels of this flooring. The straw in the flooring feels a little damp, probably from the humidity in the air. And there's a slide.
But not a whole lot.
I'm about to say, I guess there's only one.
Dr. Gray is right there with his like super flashlight, just like, I'm keeping the door lit.
It looks cooler this way.
The meditation room is on the other side of this very heavy-looking door. Oh, slight aside, just because I like telling anecdotes. Fucking, I was watching NL and friends play the Call of Duty Battlegrounds game mode, and apparently there's a controversy going on in the game right now because one of the settings that you can turn on and off manually is bloom. So if you go from a dark area to a bright area, it'll like flood your monitor with light and then like slowly go back like real life. However, if you have that off, it's obviously way better because you're not blinded by leaving a building. And so there's a huge controversy of people being like, well, I guess that just means that there's no bloom then because you can't play with the game on like that. And it's like, oh, that's a good point. It's sort of like early PUBG, where if you turn the graphics settings all the way down, it just eliminated all the grass.
The good old days.
There's a giant iron lock where his handle is. It feels like a curtain that separates the normal world from the spirit one. How do you know that there's a spirit world, Phoenix? Are you a ghost?
He's been there.
Alright, we got 15 minutes. We can talk to this creepy lady. So, why did you add Mystic to Maya's name? Isn't that a little strange? Oh my
Good sir.
Jesus!
She lost her pupils.
Also,
Jesus Christ.
now that I see her from this angle, is she a fucking Goomba? Yes!
How dare you be so rude and disrespectful towards Mystic Maya?
I'm sorry.
She must be addressed by her proper title, good sir. You must call her Mystic Maya.
So about Mystic Maya,
It is the blood.
Excuse me? Blood?
I'm drinking the blood of Christ. Mystic Maya carries the blood of the Master. In actuality, she is the only one remaining.
What about you?
I'm
Only
not
one remaining.
real.
What is that supposed to mean?
Mystic Maya is the last of the rightful heirs to the Kurain channeling technique.
Okay, then. Okay, then where do you stand?
That is a little more complicated. Although a woman of the Fae clan, I am merely a member of the Branch family.
Branch family? What's that?
It is as it sounds for a member of the Branch family, no matter her spiritual power. God, this is so tiring.
Doing the slurp every time.
Well,
I wish it
my
wasn't
world
her
during-
I do
idle.
really like it. It's great.
I wish it
Jake
wasn't
Marshall
her
world.
just idle animation.
If you read the text really fast, we can skip through it faster.
She can never become the master of the Kurain school.
So,
Oh, you stopped her.
how strong are you?
Strong enough.
Psychically, not very strong. Physically, I can bench press both you and Gumshoe.
Oh my god.
That's, like, Gumshoe is way more impressive there, because he's like 16 feet tall or whatever.
It is a shame, however, I will admit, I cannot even begin to compare the lowliness of my power to the Master's.
So that's how it is. So you're definitely, like, you're definitely cavorting with fucking Gray to pin this on Maya so you can become the heir. So today's channeling will be her first?
Yes, good sir. Because the spirit of a person who dies in a traffic accident is usually very strong.
Grant, could you imagine if you couldn't do the slurping noise, like, manually, so you had to have, like, a little glass of water and take a sip every time? God, you would fucking detonate with water.
Hydration. It is usually easier to call that person to our world.
Traffic accident, indeed.
The channeling will take place here in this channeling chamber, good sir. As you can see, I am in the process of preparing.
Are you? You just seem like you're getting hammered.
Who the fuck are you?
Absolutely hammered on wax.
Oh, dude,
Dude,
alcoholic wax.
Dude,
Oh,
she's
God.
absolutely blasted on milk right now.
It's too spicy for my taste.
So this room is the channeling chamber?
The place where a spirit medium speaks with those who have departed.
I don't suppose you'd mind if we observed the session.
Do not even think of such nonsense. Only the medium and the client may enter here.
Oh.
The secrets of the Kurain techniques cannot be seen by just anybody.
Yeah, you know, just anybody who, I guess, donates or pays to the clan and then watches the process.
That is correct. We are Scientology.
That never... Damn it. Now, because, like, I believe it, dude.
Oof.
That never stopped Maya from doing it in front of me before.
That Scientologist
That's
confirmed on stream.
Me?
You said I believe it.
Oh, god damn it.
He's
Yeah,
a
I'm
bully.
gonna come after you, Zach.
Yeah, no.
Man.
Dude,
It's also-
Zach is getting canceled because he believes in Scientology now.
Who's a castle? What?
I said you're getting canceled.
Because I believe in Scientology.
Getting cancelled on Twitter.com. It is also for your safety, good sir, if something were to go wrong.
Which, by the way, Grant, I was reminded recently, because I hadn't thought about it in a while, obviously, but, like, you do, like, we did talk about the fact that all of Steel Ball Run is is predicated on fucking Mormon religion, right?
Yeah.
The idea that Jesus came to America first, or before dying, and it's like, what? I
He
forget
came to
about that.
America.
He came,
That is
well, no,
why-
it was America, shut up.
While channeling is being performed, that heavy door is securely locked. No one could possibly get murdered.
And so that's what the lock's for.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I wonder if you have yet to meet Pearl, good sir.
Pearl?
She is an adorable, angelic young girl.
So she's a murderer.
Yes. But who isn't in this village?
I don't think your eyes make sense in your skull, young lady.
She is my daughter. Now then, what was it you were about to say?
Oh, what a cute daughter you have.
A pure heart that knows not the evils in this world is a powerful thing, good sir. Please refrain from affiliating with her, I request.
Well, it's not like I had a chance to anyway.
I must insist and stress that you not let it occur.
Okay, I get it. My god. Wait. Is that it?
Yep.
I guess.
What? Now what? Do I leave?
Yep.
Probably.
What?
I guess move to the other places again.
Present your badge.
Oh, Jesus, okay.
Hey, you, hold on now. This gal's got a few questions to ask.
I sure heard that southern accent. No!
Oh!
Oh, well, obviously, it's Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Fucking Christ. God damn it. Can we end the stream now?
Why is she
Keep on going, keep on going.
Why the fuck
Remember
is she
me?
here?
How you been? Haven't seen you in, what, a year?
God, it's not long enough. Oh, you are a lot of hair. A lot of heart.
There's actually, wait, oh, I was gonna say you can actually get an award here, Zach, but too late.
What, an achievement?
Yep.
Nah, whatever. I'll get it later.
Okay.
You're a lot of heart, right?
Bingo! I'm the one and only paranormal photographer, eternal devourer, a lot of heart.
Eternal devourer, vegan extraordinaire.
What was that middle one? Vegan?
Ah, so I guess you're still at it, being a photographer. I mean,
Of course. And today, I'm gonna get myself a real scoop. You wait and see. Oh, that's right. This ain't no time to be wasting time. The challenge about to get started.
is it that time already?
We should all hurry up and get to the meditation room. What are you waiting around for? Come on.
See,
I won't
the
bite.
thing is,
Not a
Adrian,
heart,
I know later on we're gonna have to give Carrie a role, and I think it's gonna be the one that we're probably gonna give Zach. But
Well,
I
I
like
mean,
definitely wanted to
I
do a
mean,
little
Carrie
bit.
voiced a lot of heart before, didn't she?
She
Yeah,
did.
I
but
was,
it's-
Does a lot of heart come back in this
I thought
game.
Carrie was gonna take Pearls. Or Pearly.
No, I want pearls. I love pearls.
Okay. Oh, I forgot about that, right. Okay.
She's great.
Well,
Fair
I want a
enough.
funny speaking line, so.
You'll get
Well,
it. You'll
you
probably.
get to her then quickly.
But I guess
Yeah, 5
looking back,
minutes.
we had some good times too. What are you talking about?
We had terrible times.
We had the most terrible of times.
They were the worst times.
They were the worst of times.
We will now begin the channeling. Mystic Maya and honored guests, please proceed into the channeling chamber.
With this, I can finally swat all those pesky flies once and for all. You hear me? They won't be able to say a single bad thing about me after this. You would love to hear them apologize, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you, Mr. Wright?
Me? Oh, yeah, sure I would.
Mystic Maya, do you have the channeling chamber key?
Yep, right here.
Man, I don't like how they're setting this up.
That is the most satisfactory. The key is one of a kind, so please take care of it. Well,
So what you're saying is that you duplicated it because you're corrupt as fuck?
absolutely.
It'll be fine, Aunt Morgan. I won't lose it. Trust me. Okay, Dr. Gray, let's get started.
Finally, let's go.
Let's go.
Let us go.
Let us go.
Let's go.
Let's
Wahoo.
go. Woohoo!
Now let us wait patiently out here for them. Please have some lovely bitter green tea and jaw-droppingly large cups of wax.
Is that Daifuku?
Hold on now, Granny. I can't get any nutrients from this.
Granny?
How come we ain't allowed to eat the room?
Dear madam, you have an impressive grasp of English. From where did you learn it?
What? I'm from the heart of the heartland.
Is that so? Then I humbly request that you return to this heart of the heartland.
Dude, she's the most passive-aggressive person I've seen since Saba.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
What are you? Oh,
This is Kurain Village. If you cannot follow our traditions and rules, we request that you leave.
grr. Sorry. Man, if I'd only eaten 12 more Kermis this morning.
Wow, she shut Lotta up. Now that's impressive.
Now then, let us wake.
Oh, God. Really?
Bang.
Hey now, you're an all-star. What was that just now?
It came from inside the channeling chamber. The psychic-
Hey, that's a gunshot.
Excuse me?
I heard that sound before. It's a gunshot. I'd bet my afro on it.
You do have an afro. Maya's in there. Fuck, dude. Are you kidding?
Mm.
Timer appears in top right. It counts down from 3, like 3.
Two, 1. Dude.
Go.
Oh God.
You
All
hear a
right.
third
So
bang.
I gotta state my mentality, right? Because like clearly I've been suspicious about this whole situation up to now, and I'm pretty sure that someone is about to get blamed for some shit. But I'm pretty sure that either way, Morgan's not gonna let me into the room, right?
So you just want to break in?
I
Busted
kind of want to
makes
see,
you feel
because if I
good.
ask her what to do, she's gonna be like, "You must let the process finish," you know. And so I kind of want to just see if I can make a break for it and like Goomba stomp her.
Sure.
Dude, bustin' makes Phoenix feel good.
But-
Well, Mr. Lawyer, what's the plan?
What else? We're gonna break in.
What? But I haven't eaten enough Kermis this morning.
We're gonna have to break the door. Is that all right, Miss Faye?
Well, yes, but there is one matter that is.
Don't try to stop me. You can send the repair bill to Wright & Co. law offices later.
Yeah, now that's what I call being a man.
Shut up with your fuck. What the fuck? Jesus. My alarm went off for midnight.
It is true.
Oh. Alright. I'm gonna save it.
Yeah, you want to bust in there next time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
We didn't
before
make it to the character, but it's
before
okay.
before the stream ends, Zach, I want you to pick 2 numbers between 1 and 3,
Between 2 numbers between 1 and 3?
or just 1 number between 1 and 3.
I mean, I'll do 2 numbers. I'll do 1 and 3.
Okay, I'll send
I
you
hate the number
2.
2.
I'll send you a select
minutes.
number of my favorite Cain and Abel memes. Then
Sure, that sounds
They-
great.
they'll be in theater mode here.
All right.
Oh,
Well, that's the stream. Man, we got...
Zach, I want to get your reaction to these Cain and Abel memes first. Before the
Okay,
stream
fine,
ends.
fine. Give me a second.
I love these.
They're in theater mode. That's a surprise tool. And the Smash Brothers!
The original.
Oh my god! Super Smash Brother! Why is he holding a rock in that? Didn't he kill him with the jawbone?
I thought it was.
Anyway, man, that's fucking great. I love that. Oh my
Good
god.
night, everyone.
Alright,
Good
good night,
night.
everybody.
And on that note, good night.